So, let me tell you a little story about how the setup came to be and a little realization that I've had. Behave. A little realization that I've had after getting all this setup done. So I'll tell you a little story. I've had these lights for a while, I've had the camera, but I wanted to get that professional kind of podcasting or just a nice talking head shot with like a mic, a nice little bean bag. It's got air in it. No beans, just air. So what I actually bought to get this setup going was the bean bag, this little mic holder which actually has the DJI Mic Mini inside of it, this mic handle thing. I've had the lights, I've had the camera. The DJI Mic Mini I bought last month. So I got this setup all done. I called my brother into the room. I was like, look at this amazing stuff that I just bought and look how cool it all looks set up. And he said, yeah, that looks great. What's going to be your first video that you make here? And I'm not going to lie, I went blank. Didn't really know how to respond to that question. Just feel like you're not close enough to me. So this is what I kind of want to talk about in this video, is this, I don't know what to really call it. I guess this loop or this rabbit hole that we go down as creators, where we think once I've got this thing, then my content will be great. And then you get that thing and your content's no different. You know why? Because you've not made any. You keep hoarding and making and buying these things to get this setup going. And once you've got the setup, you're like, okay, now what? I think what we need to start doing as creators or YouTubers or TikTokers, whoever's watching, is not change our gear or our equipment, but change our mindset when it comes to content creation. Now, I've spent a long time fantasizing and dreaming about a dream setup that I want. But once you've got the setup, until you hit record, that setup is wasted. And when my brother said to me, so what's going to be your first video using this setup? And I didn't have an answer, that really hit home, because I think a lot of us do go through that, where we'll buy things and not actually make the video we were trying to make in the first place. Or what we end up doing, which I think is worse, is we'll buy something and then make content where in our minds we're justifying the purchase that we made, rather than our content getting to a point where we need the upgrade or we need that new piece of equipment because we've hit a wall when it comes to making our videos and content. I'll give you an example. I've been going crazy about the Osmo Pocket 3. I've been watching all kinds of videos. I've been researching about it to the point where it will feel like I've had it for ages, even though it will be the first time of me using it, because of the amount of research I've done and the amount of videos I've watched on it. I feel like I'll open it and already know everything about it. But the biggest thing about the DJI Pocket 3 is, one, that it's great for vlogging, and two, it's got the gimbal which gives you steady shots. But there's no point of me getting the Pocket 3 and spending, a lot of places now don't even sell it on its own. I'm in the UK, so in Argos and I think in Currys, you can only really get the creator combo, which is around £620 from the time of me making this video. It could have changed. So me spending £600 odd, but then never making content would be a very big waste of money. So I've currently got the DJI Action 4 and I've not vlogged with it. Well, I think I vlogged once or twice. I think there's like 2 vlogs on my channel. But what I'm trying to say is, I've got the equipment, but I'm not making the content, because in my head I'm like, oh no, until I get the Pocket 3, I can't vlog, I can't do this, I can't do that. But you see people with Action 4s, you see people with DSLRs in the wild making vlogs. So I think it's more that we make excuses to get new gear, rather than our content needing that new gear. So what I'm trying to say in this big rambly odd video is, you don't need the gear to make the content, because it's not the gear making the content, it's you. You're the one with the ideas, you're the one with the creativity to think of topics to talk about. Look at me. Right now, this video. This was not a video I planned to make. God knows when I was planning to make a damn video. But the fact that my brother said, what content are you gonna make? What's your video gonna be? now that you spent all this money? That in itself to me was a topic, because that made me think and reflect, like I've said, that I'm buying all this gear but I'm not making videos, and the only way to make better content isn't to get better gear, isn't to get the best camera, the best lighting, is to practice actually being in front of the camera. And that's something I haven't done for a while. I hope you watched the video I made where I said I was on YouTube around 10 years ago, give or take. So I'm very rusty when it comes to talking to the camera. And making this kind of intimate looking setting is a way for me to not feel like I'm performing in front of the camera, but feel like I'm just talking to you, the viewer. Because that's also the biggest difference, is when you're talking to your camera, when you're making videos, there's someone on the other end. Because when you're watching YouTube videos yourself, you want to feel that connection. You want to feel like they're talking to you, or that, how would I say it? That they know you're watching, let's put it that way. So there's that instant connection, and I think for a while that's where I've been in my head, where I've been thinking, oh, I need it to be perfect, I need to talk with excitement and feel like I'm gonna jump off the wall any minute. But no, because that's not real. And yes, there's channels out there that do that and they do great, but maybe that's just the way they are. Maybe they take 15-20 shots of espresso before they hit the record button. I'm not really a fan of coffee myself, so not gonna be doing that anytime soon. But this is the way I am. And in my next video, I say this and I'll probably not even make this damn video that I'm about to tell you about. However, what I'm gonna make next is my thoughts on AI and how that's changed content creation, for the better and for the worse. I'll quickly go over what my thoughts are. I'll go more in depth in my next video. Good, because it helps people make videos, it helps you script videos, it helps you come up with ideas, and it can help you, like if you need someone to bounce things off of, it can be a great thing. But bad, because you're losing that human connection, and in a weird way we're getting used to it. Personally, if I click on a video and within a minute or two I can tell that it's AI, I'll turn it off, because I can just Google whatever this AI is probably saying, unless it's someone that's put a script together and they're just getting the AI to read it. But even then, that's not why we make content, that's not why we come on YouTube. We come on YouTube or TikTok or wherever you watch content to kind of get that human connection with the person that we're watching. I mean, perfect example, if you're watching a review about something that you're going to buy, would you rather watch a video that was AI generated or has an AI voiceover, or would you rather watch someone that's a real person? Think about it, because the AI video, you could just Google the specs and all the rest of it, but the AI won't tell you how it actually feels to use. That's the difference. Anyway, this was me rambling because my brother said, what video are you gonna make now that you have this set up? So I thought, let's make a video. What I want you to take away from this video itself is, you don't need the best, newest gear, you don't need the best, most expensive equipment. But what I'm trying to say is, if you are looking to make content and you want to become a content creator, either on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, whatever it is, just make the content. And if you hit a wall where what you currently have is not enough, then upgrade. That's it really. Because regardless of what kind of equipment you have, regardless of what kind of camera you have, regardless of what kind of lighting you have or background, etc., if the person viewing the video doesn't connect with you as a person, it doesn't matter. But if they do connect with you, you could film a video in your garage with just whatever in the background, and people will still watch, because they're watching because they connected with you, not because they connected with your setup. This stuff is all hollow. Don't upgrade your equipment, upgrade your mindset. Merch coming soon. No merch coming soon. But thanks for watching. Oh, and I've realized I haven't said this in my videos, and I kind of never really did, but subscribe, like, comment, whatever it is you guys want to do. More videos will be coming soon. If you watched my comeback video, you'll know there's no schedule. I'll just record when I'm in that creative mood, because again, I do feel like you have to be in that creative mood to record, unless it's your full-on 9 to 5, then that's different. But yeah, upgrade your mindset, hit record, make that video, talk to your audience, make that connection.